Hi everyone, we're going to be learning how to draw a pretty basic pot today because we're going to be decorating them to go with our California Indian unit in social studies. So yours is going to probably look different than mine because we wouldn't want all of our pots to look exactly the same. That would be super boring. And I'm just going to give you a quick tutorial on a basic pot. So here's your paper. You're just going to have some white paper. I'm using a Sharpie just so you can see it better, but you're going to use a pencil and then you'll trace over yours with a Sharpie. That way if you make a little mistake, you can just erase it. So just when you're doing your drawing, just draw really lightly with your pencil and then later you'll go over it. So what we're going to do, the very first thing that we're going to make is the very top of our part, which is where the opening will be. And I'm going to try to find the center of my paper. I'm going to go close to the top because I want to try to use as much of my paper as possible because I don't want my pot to be teeny tiny. So I'm going to put a little dot there. That's just kind of my beginning point. And I'm going to make a very, very narrow oval. Just going to kind of start at the dot. And it's just going to be very narrow, right, like that. Okay? So once you've done that, then you're just going to go and put a little line here and a little line here. And then you're just going to kind of connect these. So this would be like the opening to our pot. Now we're going to start to draw the body of our part. And I'm going to go start on this side, on the left side. And I'm just going to start right here, and I'm going to kind of go down and out. So I'm going to kind of go down and out like that. And then I'm going to do my other side, kind of down and out. Yours might go out further. That's okay. It's probably going to look a little different than mine. So now I'm going to draw the kind of the bottom part of my pot, and I'm just going to go. I'm going to go out a little more, like that, and then I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go out a little bit more. Okay. Now I am going to join these, so I have the bottom of my pot right here. All right. So that's the basic pot. Oh, and I also I'm going to make a little bottom part here. So it's kind of like the little pot stand right here, okay? So that's pretty much the basic part of your pot, but we're going to draw some lines, so that'll help it a little bit. So I'm just going to go, and I'm just going to do kind of like a little bit, like a tiny little bit down, okay? Just from this point to this point, all right? I'm going to not draw it straight across. I'm going to make a little dent down in it. Now I'm going to go a little bit down from it, and I'm going to do another line just below it like that. Okay? So we have two. If you want, you can draw another line right here. You don't have to. Be a little bit closer together. Okay, so that is your basic pot. Now, you're going to decorate your pot however you want to decorate it. And I will attach some pictures to the slide so that you know what those might look like. You could do some triangles, you could do some stars, you could do some squares, you could do some squiggles down, okay? Don't draw too much though, because we're going to be coloring these. And think about the tribe that you're working on, and maybe if they have any symbols, you might want to add some of those tribe symbols that go on your pot so that it's more specific to your tribe. Okay, have a great day. Also, when you can replay this again if you want, and you can pause the video as you go to help you draw the pot. Have fun.